Understanding your building, really doing some good homework on the physics of the building, understanding moisture movement within the building, but also air movement, and really choosing the right strategy to complement that and to not cause any unintended consequences of entrapment of moisture or entrapment of air movement or lack of air movement.
The most critical considerations in approaching a retrofit to a traditional building would be the features of the building, its inherent character, and also the technical impacts of the approach. So it's also very important to have a clear understanding of the existing performance of the building so that inappropriate measures aren't undertaken.
You've, I suppose, got to treat each one as an individual case. It's very hard to take a cut and paste approach. You really have to go back to first principles and examine what are the particular characteristics of that building, how it performs, and really look at it from first principles.
When you're renovating traditional buildings, certainly from my research, one of the main factors to try and understand is the hydrothermal behavior, the moisture behavior of a building. And I think that's often underestimated or not looked at in enough detail.
Well, I suppose to establish what the existing building fabric is and make the appropriate choices of materials to use with that fabric, especially to create a more energy efficient building, and whether that's using hydrothermal risk assessment tools and looking at research such as the research from FabTrads or Historic Environment Paper 37 from Scotland to get the hydrothermal details of various different materials, because obviously we don't know a lot about the materials that are out there.
Well, mainly just making sure that you're using appropriate building materials and breathability. Basically, that if you're retrofitting a building that is made of natural materials like stone or timber, you have to consider the type of materials you're applying to those so that the building can perform and that it's not actually going to degrade the building.
I think it's really important that you understand not only the materials from which the building is built, but also what's significant about it, the historic elements, whether you have historic glass in the windows, whether you have the original lime plaster on the walls, and the types of interventions that you might be taking, whether it's internal wall insulation or the type of heating system that you use, that is compatible with that particular historic character or the individual components of your building, whether it's protected or not.